Morning, guys. Happy Friday the 13th. It's looks like it's going to be a wonderful day today. I just thought I'd show you a few things that I'm currently working on or trying to work on, along with many other projects that I've got in mind. But you're always looking for, or at least I am, I'm always looking for a power unit to power my creations that I've made. I prefer under the floor models if at all possible, but they're hard to find. But what I've got here are two MTH trolley motors, very reminiscent, actually just reproductions of Lionel's. These things work real good if you can find them. One of my favorites, though, is this McCoy. This McCoy, they made this unit for the Rabbit that they made and various trolleys. Well, I bought a 1976 bicentennial trolley, and I pulled the motor out, and of course it's got a, I don't know if you can see it or not. It's got a ledge that goes over the top of the, right there you can see it, the hooks that fit on the axle. So I slipped this into a 10. These are real bears. These things work absolutely beautiful. And the others, of course, I've made. That's, unfortunately, this is not under the, wrong one. This is not under the floor. This comes up through the floor. It rides on these hangers. I've got a plate that goes across here that sits down flat on this desk, which allows it to pivot. But what I've had a real bit of luck with is this original Lionel trolley motor. Now, I've called everywhere to try and find gears and wheels for this. Nobody's making it, but I stumbled on this just by accident. This is an O gauge. Yeah, it's off of a steam engine. It's basically the same size wheel as the 200 series. It's got the pressed on gear, but what I like is the fact that I can line this up there you go. And now, I don't know if you can see it or not, it completely and totally meshes. This is a great replacement for the standard gauge wheel. Like I say, I just discovered this by accident. Perfect size gear, press it on the wheel, and you could adjust from that. So there's great possibilities that I can bring this back to life. The other one is a Lionel reproduction, and guess what? The hole is just a little bit farther to the left, so this particular gearing does not mesh with the pinion. That's where our problem is. As you can see, it just sits there and spins. So I need a slightly bigger gear. I hope I can find one. So that's what we're doing in the motor section right now. In fact, I got another one. I got a Pride Lines O gauge under the floor. A single axle trolley motor, and what I'm going to do with it is I'm going to move the works off to one side, so I don't. I'm going to extend the axle, and I wish I had it here right now. I'd show you exactly what I mean, but it's going to be offset, and the one side will be exactly as it was as an O gauge, but of course, on the other side, the axle will be longer, and I'll put spacers on there. And then, of course, I'll have to move over or set a different place for the pickup, because the pickup then will no longer be dead center of the third rail. But I bought that motor for near on next to nothing. So, and it would be great for a small light trolley or something like that, because it sure won't be able to pull anything. It's not it's a motor for running stuff, and that's about all it amounts to. Well, listen, guys. Have a great weekend. Be safe out there, and hopefully some of you guys, maybe I'll meet you out at York. It's going to be a trip for me. I'm leaving out of here Tuesday. I've never been, and it's 73. I figure if I'm going to go, I better do it now. All right, guys, have a safe one. Toodaloo.